American Legion Baseball enjoys a reputation as one of the most successful and tradition-rich amateur athletic leagues. Today, the program registered teams in all 50 states plus Canada, and each year, young people ages 13 to 19 participate. When Legion program started in 1925 in Milbank, South Dakota, Major League Baseball has been very supportive of the national program. For decades, we were the only program that they took to the Major League World Series. They still do that to this day. Yogi Berra played American Legion Baseball in St. Louis, Missouri, on the team that reached the regionals in Hastings, Nebraska. Following high school, Berra joined the U.S. Navy in 1943 during World War II and served as gunner's mate on the USS Bayfield during the D-Day invasion of France. No man epitomizes the values of American Legion Baseball more than Bob Feller. Feller played American Legion Baseball through 1934 and reached the major leagues as a 17-year-old before even graduating high school. 2 days after the bombing of Pearl Harbor, Feller enlisted in the U.S. Navy. With this selfless act, he became Major League Baseball's first player to enlist in World War II, and in the process gave up nearly 4 seasons of baseball in the prime of his career. In 1962, Bob Feller became the first American Legion Baseball player inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame and famously said, quote, "I may have been the first Legion Baseball graduate in the Hall of Fame, but I won't be the last." Babe Ruth was too old to join when Legion Baseball started, but he traveled the country, sharing the values of American Legion Baseball, from the American Legion All-Star Game in Philadelphia to the American Legion World Series in Los Angeles. Ted Williams once said, "All I want out of life is that when I walk down the street, folks will say, 'There goes the greatest hitter that ever lived.'" The 1960 American Legion Graduate of the Year accomplished that goal. The only Hall of Famer to serve during 2 wars, Williams sacrificed 5 years of his prime to serve the nation as a Navy and Marine fighter pilot. In 1928, 13-year-old Margaret Gisolo joined the Blandford Cubs, an American Legion team in Indiana. Nicknamed the Girl Babe Ruth, Gisolo's eligibility was questioned after her prowess angered a rival team. The Cubs, thanks in part to Gisolo's outstanding play, won the Indiana State Tournament and advanced to regionals. Gisolo joined the Navy Waves during World War II. If you take a young man who comes from, say, an impoverished background, give him a sense of belonging and a goal, you change their lives by doing that. How American Legion Baseball has lasted 100 years is what it offers to the young men that have participated in the program. The values I think that we instill in young men are a sense of community, teamwork, sportsmanship. And if you go back to the alumni who've come through the program and look at what they've contributed to the community and nation, those are the things we stand for. I think the American Legion program is different, not only because we're sponsored by a veterans organization, but we emphasize the individual skill, the team skills, like hit the cutoff man, bunt, hit and run, those type of things, whereas other programs focus more on the individual. How far can you throw it? How fast can you run? Those things are all important. But I think what the American Legion does is bring them together to form a team to reach a goal. I've always been of the impression that if you're good, the colleges and whatnot will find you. If you're good, the talent will rise to the top. If you go to the Hall of Fame in Cooperstown and you see the statues of Ted Williams, Babe Ruth, and look at all the enshrinees who were Legion players, and 100 years, that's a long time. But we've survived and we're still going strong. To hold this position as we go into the centennial, I feel honored, proud to do it. I'm an old guy, I've been around a while, but I'm just honored to be here and be part of recognizing an organization that's lasted this long and contributed to the fabric of our country by providing quality young people to go forth and lead the country. I'd like to see it continue and also like to see it grow. At some point down the road, when parents stop and look at what they get out of amateur sports, and they want to look at our program, and if it's lasted that long, it must be doing something right. I will keep the rules, keep faith with my teammates, keep my temper, keep myself fit, keep a stout heart in defeat, keep my pride under in victory, keep a sound soul, a clean mind, and a healthy body.
Speaking for American Legion Junior Baseball as a whole, I can say without reservation that every boy in the United States who hopes to be a professional ball player should take advantage of this fine program.
I know I speak for all of baseball when I say that we are very grateful for the splendid job that the neighborhood coaches are doing for boys baseball. You know, fundamentally, there's no finer way for a young fellow to spend his time in the summer months than by competing in the Legion's baseball program. It's a great thing for the major leagues, but it's a greater thing for the boys.
These boys get the best of coaching and equipment, and besides learning a lot of baseball, are becoming better American citizens. While playing American Legion baseball, I learned about the value of team play, sportsmanship, and met a lot of fine fellows in the process. Besides that, I learned a lot of baseball through the organized competition that the program affords. I think that every boy in America should play American Legion Junior Baseball if it is at all possible for him to do so.
American Legion Junior Baseball is just about the finest sandlot baseball organization in the world.
Play ball.